I guess they still do it. Like if you don't have any money at the end of your life, the county will bury you. In the 50s, it was an embarrassing thing. Like you didn't want to go like that. Better for you to join in with the rest of them and pay an insurance premium every week for 40 or 50 years with low interest so you could get a proper mummification and burial. Even the very poor would plan. Most had $1,000 or $2 for that trip to the netherworld. Others could go in style. Perhaps one would have enough money for an oak casket, perhaps a concrete vault complete with rough box. The funeral could be a memorable send-off, makeup that would challenge a movie star. Sometimes the 80-pound cadaver would look like he just stepped off Fifth Avenue. The roughest coal miner was ready for a big merger on Wall Street. But a county burial was different. I used to work for the undertaker in Blaine, West Virginia, just across the bridge from Kissmiller. His place of business was shortly down the tracks. Dad and I would haul caskets from the train station to the funeral home about 1/8 of a mile. The caskets were like those appliances sold by Sears. Best, better, good, and economy. You had the heavy oak one with brass handles, perhaps a picture of seagulls woven in the lid fabric. You had the brass ones with fancy carved sides, but these were not for the welfare types. When the family had no money for the burial of a loved one, the county took over. I think they paid the undertaker $250 per burial. This included embalming, the service, and even perhaps the grave site. I'm not sure of the latter. I often wondered if the undertaker could cut corners, like maybe there was a cheaper embalming fluid that would last only 2 days instead of 5. Or perhaps they could get the service of an economy preacher. The casket was made out of pressed paper covered with thin cloth. The base was plywood and the interior a white, linen-looking fabric. The corpse definitely weighed more than the casket. The service was usually short and sweet. No flowers, the county didn't allow that. No choir singing about the benefits of the afterlife. No lengthy eulogies. At the gravesite, there was no vault or rough box. Now the shipping crate once again held the casket. And no stone monument was allowed. In its place, an aluminum pick-a-letter marker with the deceased's name, birth date, and death date. A small lettered advertisement for the funeral home was tastefully placed at the bottom of the plate. I guess they still do it.